deep biblical understanding as we delve into the profound significance of Genesis chapters 10 and 11. These seemingly brief chapters serve as a pivotal bridge, connecting the post-flood era to the emergence of one of the greatest biblical patriarchs, Abraham. Under the insightful guidance of Teacher Tom Bradford at Torah Class, let us unravel the intricate tapestry of genealogies and destinies woven within these verses. Genesis 10 initiates our exploration by unveiling the lineage of Ham, one of Noah's sons. Within this lineage, we encounter names that hold profound historical and geographical significance. From Cush, associated with Ethiopia, to Canaan, the progenitor of the land later inhabited by the Israelites under Joshua's leadership. Each name carries with it a legacy that reverberates throughout biblical history. Of particular interest is the figure of Nimrod, identified as a descendant of Cush and renowned as the first powerful ruler on earth. Ancient sources corroborate Nimrod's prominence, portraying him not merely as a skilled hunter of game, but as a formidable warrior and empire builder. The epithet mighty hunter before the Lord symbolizes his prowess in subjugating not only wildlife, but also fellow humans, marking the inception of organized warfare and imperial ambition. Furthermore, Nimrod's association with the construction of Babylon, Erech, Akkad, and Calneh underscores his role as an architect of early civilizations. Babylon, situated in the land of Shinar, modern-day Iraq, emerged as a center of power and cultural exchange under Nimrod's influence, laying the foundation for subsequent empires. Simultaneously, Genesis 10 delineates the lineage of Shem, tracing the ancestry of Abraham, the progenitor of the Hebrew people. Through meticulous genealogical records, we witness the preservation of Shem's line, destined to play a pivotal role in the unfolding narrative of redemption. As we transition to Genesis 11, we encounter the enigmatic figure of Ashur, synonymous with Nimrod in Assyrian records. Ashur's role in the establishment of Nineveh, the illustrious capital of Assyria, underscores the interconnectedness of ancient civilizations and the enduring legacy of empire builders. Moreover, Genesis 11 introduces the narrative of the Tower of Babel, a testament to human ambition and divine intervention. The construction of the tower epitomizes humanity's collective pursuit of self-glorification, culminating in divine dispersion and linguistic diversity. Central to our exploration is the recognition of divine sovereignty amidst human endeavors. Central to our exploration is the recognition of divine sovereignty amidst human endeavors. While Nimrod and his contemporaries sought to exalt themselves through conquest and architectural marvels, their achievements pale in comparison to the overarching purpose ordained by a higher power. Delving deeper into Genesis 10, we encounter the lineage of Ham, including notable descendants such as Mitzrayim, the progenitor of the Philistines. The Philistines, often synonymous with the modern-day Palestinians, trace their lineage back to Mitzrayim, reflecting the enduring legacy of biblical narratives in shaping contemporary identities. However, it is essential to distinguish between biblical lineages and geopolitical affiliations, as the complexities of history transcend simplistic categorizations. Through meticulous genealogical records, we witness the preservation of Shem's lineage, which culminates in the emergence of pivotal figures such as Eber. The division between Peleg and Joktan, descendants of Eber, foreshadows divine election and the unfolding of God's redemptive plan through Abraham's lineage. The Tower of Babel serves as a poignant reminder of the limits of human ambition and the enduring significance of divine providence in shaping the course of history. Notably, the narrative emphasizes the unity of language among Noah's descendants, signifying a cohesive global community. The construction of the Tower of Babel emerges as a defining moment in human history, symbolizing humanity's collective ambition and defiance of divine authority. Technically a ziggurat, the tower represents an audacious attempt to reach the heavens and assert human autonomy. The motive behind this endeavor is twofold: to make a name for themselves and to prevent dispersion across the earth. The significance of the term name in this context goes beyond mere nomenclature. It signifies reputation, authority, and power. Nimrod and his followers seek to establish themselves as autonomous rulers, defying God's command to scatter across the earth. The tower becomes a symbol of rebellion on a monumental scale, epitomizing humanity's hubris and desire for self-glorification. God's response to this rebellion is swift and decisive. He intervenes by confounding the language of humanity, leading to linguistic diversity and the dispersion of peoples across the earth. This divine act thwarts humanity's plans for centralized power and asserts God's sovereignty over creation. Moreover, the narrative of the Tower of Babel highlights the profound theological implications of unity and separation in biblical thought. While unity is often celebrated as a positive virtue, the text presents a nuanced perspective. God's intention is not uniformity, but unity in Him, with Christ as the unifying agent. True unity, according to biblical principles, is rooted in relationship with God rather than human consensus or compromise. Furthermore, the Tower of Babel narrative serves as a cautionary tale against human arrogance and the dangers of unchecked ambition. It reminds us of the consequences of elevating human achievements above divine authority and the enduring relevance of humility and obedience in the face of God's sovereignty. Genesis 11 offers profound insights into the complexities of human ambition, divine intervention, and the theological significance of unity and separation. Through the narrative of Nimrod and the Tower of Babel, we are confronted with timeless truths about human nature, the pursuit of power, and the enduring sovereignty of God. May we heed the lessons of this ancient text and embrace humility, obedience, and true unity in relationship with our Creator.
If you found this video enjoyable, please consider liking and sharing it. Additionally, subscribing to this channel will ensure that you receive more updates in the future. Thank you.